After the Kisumu trip we witnessed last week, it has opened new ways of attacking one another. After the Ruo Nyanza trip that was made by the president of this country, Wafula Chebukati officially retired and the other two commissioners. But during the handover of the reports by the IEPC that were presented to William Samoei Ruto by Wafula Chebukati, the president of this country made remarks that so many Kenyans reacted towards it. The reason why Roselyn Akombe is trending Twitter, number one, is because of that utterances that were made by the president of this country. I did a video and I said that it's not wise for the president to make such remarks publicly to the people of this country and all over the world, because so many people are following him and they want to see what the president of this country is likely to do, or what changes is he likely to do. Ladies and gentlemen, before I go deep to the analysis of this video, just in case you are here for the first time and you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, I'm kindly requesting that you take a moment, subscribe and put on the notification bell so that every time I'll be doing my videos, YouTube will automatically notify you. And for the returning subscribers, thank you very much for always coming back to support the content of this channel. This fight's because of you guys, and I don't take it for granted. That's why I'll never get tired of thanking you guys. Now, when you go to Twitter, Roselyn Akombe tweeted yesterday and said, for those who don't know who is Roselyn Akombe, Roselyn Akombe was the head of operations committee at IEPC, and she resigned before the repeat of 2017 presidential elections. Roselyn Akombe was not happy after the murder of Chris Msando. In the IEPC commissioners, Roselyn Akombe was so close to Chris Msando. So, when Chris Msando was killed, this did not go well to Roselyn Akombe. Roselyn Akombe knew what was happening in IEPC, and she maintained that Raila Amolo Odinga won the elections, but Jubilee stole his victory. And this is what happened in 2022 presidential elections. Now, when the president is praising Wafula Chebukati, there are some people who have worked with Wafula Chebukati. They know him. Now it's not time for the president to praise Wafula Chebukati. There are those who will praise him, and there are those who will say that indeed Wafula Chebukati has worked for Kenyans, but he did not work according to the will of Kenyans. Roselyn Akombe tweeted and said, interesting that we can seek public inquiries on allegations of murder but not on actual murders. That's why I've told you that the death of Chris Msando is still fresh in people's minds, especially when it comes to Roselyn Akombe. For those who don't know how the death of Chris Msando occurred, Chris Msando was so strict and he never wanted the elections of 2017 to be directed to the people who never won. So Chris Msando knew that Raila Amolo Odinga won the elections, and if the elections were to be repeated in the presence of Chris Msando, Raila Amolo Odinga was to win, but his victory was to be given to Uhuru Kenyatta. And that's what happened after the death of Chris Msando. Investigations are still going on up to date. Nobody knows what killed Chris Msando. But when the president stands and starts saying that there were some people who wanted to kill Wafula Chebukati, but it's not mentioning the names, it shocks many Kenyans. And that's why many Kenyans want the president to come out clear and say if it was Raila Amolo Odinga who wanted to kill Wafula Chebukati, or it was Fred Matiang'i, or it was Uhuru Kenyatta, or another person he knows. According to how he's speaking, it seems like he knows who wanted to kill Wafula Chebukati. And yesterday I said that if this matter is taken to court, then the president has a case to answer. Wafula Chebukati has never reported that there were some people who wanted to kill him. It was from the president. Now, when you look at this politically, what does it mean? Roselyn Akombe is trying to remind Kenyans that our president is not true. Our president is trying to seek attention to some people still to believe that he won the elections, and even if he won the elections, there were some people who wanted to threaten Wafula Chebukati and the other two commissioners so that they can announce Raila Amolo Odinga as the president. By doing this, this will keep reminding Kenyans that the elections were won free and fair to William Samoei Ruto. But in the real sense, if votes were to be counted fresh, Raila Amolo Odinga won the elections, but Wafula Chebukati seems like he was paid to announce William Samoei Ruto. That's why the president has stood with Wafula Chebukati up to the last day he was in office. A president praising Wafula Chebukati like that, it seems like there's something was behind the two people. Even the function alone was attended by Kenya Kwanza leaders. I did not see any leader from Azimio la Umoja who was in the meeting yesterday. Thank you guys for watching this video up to the end. Just in case you've not subscribed, remember to subscribe and like this video. Thank you and be blessed.